We're on the Corvair. I took all the paper wide body off because we got to get into the skeleton of the car, the actual real car. What I'm doing is actually going to build inner fenders for the inside of the body that will eventually connect to the outside wide body all the way out here. But right now this cutout ain't big enough because I want to bottom all the suspension out with the shocks off so that we know if the car jumps or hits a bump or whatever, the tire will never go higher than where we're going to bottom everything out at. But once I clear this out to where the tire can go up and we bottom the suspension out, now we know if we come off of that 1/4 inch with our inner fender, the tire will never rub the inner fender, whether we hit a speed bump too hard or we put too much weight in where it squats the car. We'll never like bottom the tire out on the body. But to do that, you got to take the struts off and the shocks off and coilovers off, whatever you have, and get the suspension all the way bottomed out. Tried to do that this morning, and the actual body's not cut out enough because the tires are hanging out for the wide body. So I got to go back through and trim this white metal a little bit more to get the tire to go up in there a little higher. And once we got both sides trimmed out and everything slammed down, then we can go back into our regularly scheduled program, which is making inner fenders. But every time we go to do something, there's 20 other things that got to all line up before we can do that one little package. In this situation is trim the body a little more. Trying to save all this because this is our template. The other side will be easy, we just cut it out. This side I got to try to cut through all this and see how much of these little mounts and everything can save. And I can put the paper right back on it and we'll know where we were. But right now we got a lot of trimming to do. They just laid pieces of metal inside these rust holes and did this booger weld all over the place. So it's making it hard for me to cut it out. I can, you look down through there, I don't know if you can get down in there, so I can just see the metal laid everywhere.
Oh man. Yeah, that's not a very good patch job.
It's all flopping loose and I'm trying to cut through 2 pieces of metal at one time. And a new blade, I gotta bring this cut down to about right here. Only thing that fixes is not getting shit done.
We gotta get shit done.
Right. Gotta make videos for this man.
That's right. Looking like a wheel tub.
Looking like something. McDonald's Golden Arches. I gotta see how much more I gotta go, but that's what the hard part is. Like it starts getting hard to get it in and out. I can start putting this one on the other side. See where I need more radius and less radius and what I need. I'm using this as my first piece. This will set the pace, and then I'll make templates off of this. But I got what I call sneak up on it. You're getting the radius, and you think, it might be getting close, or maybe I still got a long way to go. As soon as you set it up to the tire, it'll tell the story. And when I set this up, as you can see, I got a long way to go. We don't necessarily want it touching the tire, but we don't want it that far out there. If I bring these around, you know, obviously it's got to have more arch in it to bring these down, and then I can adjust the height and get it kind of even flow all the way around the tire. And down here, obviously it's going to taper off, come back here. But you see, we need to bring it down more, and we need to bring the front down more. So we got a long ways to go.
And these two pieces of equipment are the shrinker stretcher.
Yeah, this is stretching. You look at the jaws right here when I step on the pedal. You look at that gap, it comes down. Right now it's going to grab the metal and pull it open. That means it's stretching the metal apart. You look at these jaws, right now they're open. So when I step on the pedal, it's going to come down. See right there, it's grabbing the metal and squeezes it together. That's shrinking the metal together. So on one side with this upper radius, I'm actually stretching this side to get that curve. With this inner radius, I'm shrinking this. So I got to use a combination of the two. You see this right here? See how that's going and it drops off? Well, this side of the metal has a lot more curve than this side. But when I roll this, then I have to catch up on this side and pull all this back straight. But with having this flange on here, I could easily have made it here, because this is the side we're going to use. This will have another radius welded to it, and it'll be a flat side, and then it'll look like the normal wheel tubs that everybody's used to seeing. But having this on here is the backbone that helps keep the whole thing in shape so nothing's moving.
That makes sense. Because if you didn't do that, you'd have that kink like you had before, right?
Well, not necessarily a kink, because I would have been just working this one side, but this side would just be floppy all the time. I'd have to pull it down and weld it into place.
Gotcha.
This way, it's always going to hold, and then I can keep building off of it, because this is 1/2 to a two-sided wheel tub. So now this will hold this shape, it'll never move. And when I make the outside of the wheel tub that connects to the quarter panel, I'll do the same thing and make the second piece have this same shape, and I'll spot weld them together along there. On the bottom side, we'll seam seal that gap. That's the way a lot of the factory cars are. If you really look inside, it's a two-piece tub. We're just making both pieces from scratch.
Trying to figure out your gap now?
Huh? Yeah, I gotta get it to hold some kind of way so I can get in here and see what the fuck is what the fuck. Oh, we can't say that on kids' TV. Sorry, kids. Once in a while, we curse around here.
Scott has a potty mouth.
We let it rip. Every once in a while.
And I'm too lazy to bleep it out.
Yep. Hey, 3 up TV, right? I curse.
There we go. Some mud flaps. I like that.
Yeah, you
Just
like
let that
it?
hang off.
Dually fenders. You know how it is. Motherfucking dualies. That's it. Get your ass fucked up on that. Just guessing that's gotta roll in a lot. Get back down in there. Yeah, the flat curve.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The wheel you think. You know what I'm saying? I can still shed it, like modify it later.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough material there to cut away and clear that tub when
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I would cut it down.
But I can't cut it now until I get the tubs made to know where to cut it. But what I'm saying is, well, I guess you didn't look at it. When I hold it up in there as straight as I can, see if you can think that
Well, here, you
when I
look at it, I'll
cut
hold
that
it.
leg off.
Watch your fingers.
This guy's getting into this shit. Look at him. He's like getting stand up and zoom in. You see him?
You jump up there inside and look at it.
What are you trying to figure out?
Trying to figure out how, if we can shut the deck lid or not. Well,
You
trunk.
got it on the spacer?
Oh, with the wheel wells.
Yeah, like the
Tubs.
curve of it's hitting right at the hood hinge or the trunk hinge. Keep calling it.
All the way to the.
There it is. I mean, obviously, if you
Let's see from the inside.
if you're on your way down, you know what I'm saying, you're on the downhill side of it, it's gonna jut out further too.
Oh, I get it, but I'm wanting to bring that in more.
Oh, more than this?
Or inner, so when the wheel moves like this around corners,
Yeah. No, I get that.
so that's gonna come in more, which gets into the hinge a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. The hinge is curved like this with the side leg. But we take one side leg off, is there clearance before you get into the flat curve
No.
of the hinge? You know, there ain't. No, take that side leg off, and it's like right there.
No, I was just saying that to give you enough to get what you have right now.
Right. That would work driving down the street, but if he's talking about like whipping this on a road course, and that rear end's doing,
Yeah.
you know, the body sway thing,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want it leaning over on the tire. So I was trying to get a max room in there.
But I don't
So-
know. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
There ain't
You
no-
cut it. You can cut one side off, but it's still higher than that.
right.
lowest
Front
part.
still ain't gonna shut.
No, exactly.
So I was thinking that we cut that side off, I could come all the way across to the other side, but there ain't, I can't, there ain't enough room there. Now what? This is too tight in my opinion, right there. Like if I put it all together right there,
Yeah.
there's not enough body sway movement. I'm seeing through there.
Wow.
Look at the hood hinge. To the hinge,
Oh.
to the wheel
Gotcha.
tub.
Raise it up. Raise it up. You want to be like that.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to be, little. See, now the hood, the trunk hinge comes down and hits the wheel tub.
You just move it over?
Huh?
You just move the hinge over?
Well,
We ain't
a
got
lot
the
to
wheel.
do to just move that over.
Where's the spring at for this anyway? It's a hood prop deal, ain't it?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Because it was the hinge, the hood engine cover.
Probably went right here.
I feel like we're not on where you wanted it here. It's hard to hold.
Yeah, I think
How far hinge is it?
how far on the hinge? Oh, it's right into it.
Yeah.
Cross that bridge and I had to make the new hinge. So I said we need the wheel tub.
Right.
The problem is if it never ever gets this low, it probably would be alright.
No.
I don't know.
No.
So I'll make all this and then, like you said, square them off and reshape them.
I mean, and two, you could just set that home tire.
Yeah,
You could just not even put a spacer in there and set it on the tire, or at least a 1/4 inch. Where you got a 1/2 inch spacer in there?
Yeah, but it's still
Ain't giving you that much.
still up into it, you know. If I still got
No, it's still got to be
I
modified.
still got
I got
I
you.
guess I'd rather the tires be out of the equation of ever hitting.
Right. I just worry how far what we were talking about would be enough to clear the tub. And if it ain't, it's like, now we're really.
Well, at that point, then we'll probably have to put a pocket or something in the tub.
Yeah. Yep.
That's heavy. We got Big Boss Jim and Video Tim on our ass all the time.
Get to work.
Yep. Cracking it down on us.
Crack the whip on you boys.
Hold the man down.
Oh, I need you to hold this right here. You can't move it. Got it? Yep. Thank you, Jim. Oh, fuck. I didn't know all that was going on. Alright, raise it up. Up, up. Alright. Alright, let's hold it right there.
I think you're kind of low over here.
You low?
I think you went below that. There you go. There you go. I don't know how
Like it's
precise.
barely sitting there when the pin hits it. It smooshes down. Alright. Let me get back here and put and mark this inside. Alright. That looks like a little bit of rain down. Keep looking like it's wanting to fit somewhere around in the hole.
Oop, there we go.
Oh wow, it bulging in. There she is. How's that?
Looks
Bring
good.
it off here a little bit. All right. Thank you.
Yep. Just test fitting. Getting there.
All laying in, but
Yeah.
I think it's dowelable close.
You have to curve a little bit more back here.
Huh?
You got to curve quite a bit more back here.
That gets cut off.
Oh, okay.
It'll all be below the surface there.
Below this here.
Might need to go back your way or something, maybe.
Bring it back a little bit.
Pretty fucking barbaric fit. That look better back there or no?
Yeah, it starts to taper off right about here,
Yeah.
but it's gonna get cut off.
Yeah, below this surface basically
Okay.
it'll be cut away.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking good. Gotta sneak up on it.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more build videos like this, help us out by liking, commenting, and subscribing to our channel. And it's a little thing to do, but don't forget to turn on those notifications. If you want to buy merch, go to store.classiccarstudio.com. See you next time.